Well, I guess we keep missing each other. That's a pity. But I think the whole Thanksgiving thing's highly overrated. So what I ended up doing was going to Joe and Craig's. Joe and Craig they're the kind of friends that never call you up. Like, you're always responsible for, like, calling them. And basically what I did was I quit calling them. And I hadn't heard from them in about 6 months, which, hey, you want to see outside? Here, look. Can you see? Or is it all whited out? Anyway, it's like Aaron and Catherine, Wang's End. And maybe it's just me. Maybe nobody really wants to talk to me, but I understand that. I really do. But anyway, so they called the other day and, why haven't you called? Well, I quit calling. The only thing that was interesting is when I was over there, I didn't do any work on their computers. One thing that kind of pissed me off was they had this computer that was locked because one of the guys that they were in business with died. I unlocked it. And the computer was an expensive computer. And they didn't pay me anything for it. So that and the no call thing really got to me. So I had taken some dope the night before. I had taken some Percocet. It made me sick. And I woke up feeling sick, and I, was on the bed all day. So much for Percocet. Percodan. Didn't want Percocet. So, when I got over there, I basically laid on the couch for a couple hours and left. And then I went to see the basketball game, which, after having the tickets for 4 months, was pretty much of a disappointment when they lost. So that was my Thanksgiving. I'll feel more thankful if on Monday or Tuesday I get a job. I turned down one job yesterday. They were cheap. They had cheap equipment, and they were cheap people, and I didn't want to work for them because they were cheap. So I took myself out of consideration. Something told me not to. They were cheap. So I hope we get to talk to one another sooner rather than later. Of course, I'm always 2 hours ahead of you, so if I get home at 9, it's 11 your time. Cheap. They were fucking cheap.